Hi everybody, and my name is Barry Schwartz, and this is the Search Buzz video recap. Today is Friday, November 10th, and this is the search news we covered over at the Search Engine Roundtable at seroundtable.com over the past week. First up, Google said if your site's not ready for the mobile first index, it's not going to be moved yet. So don't worry, your site's not going to be moved yet. There's plenty of time for you to worry about it. So just relax, and you don't have to worry about it because Google will give you time to move it over. I thought, and many other people are thinking, wouldn't it be nice for Google to tell you, one, when your site does move over to the mobile first index? This way you can not, once it's moved over and you have a date of when it's moved over, you can easily see how your traffic was impacted by that move, specifically from Google. And in addition, you can stop worrying about it. I mean, if everything goes smoothly and your rankings don't change too much, you could actually not worry about it too much and not have a problem with what's going on. In terms of that also, wouldn't it be nice even before you moved over to the mobile first index that Google would basically give you a report saying these are the specific issues with what we see potentially your website might have with the mobile first index. So for example, maybe your schema is not on your mobile version and it is on your desktop version, or maybe your navigation structure is a little bit off compared to your mobile version and so forth. So these are having reports that actually analyze that. Of course, third-party tools could do that. There might be some third-party tools that are doing that now. If not, if you're a tool provider, definitely go ahead and make it. But it would be nice if Google did that for you. If Google used the Google Search Console and made reports specifically around that, giving you maybe a score and tips on what to do to make your site more mobile friendly. Mobile first index ready, I guess, if you want. Google has launched a new publisher knowledge graph card. It's basically aimed at giving searchers more information about what that news publisher is about. So awards they won, information about it, so that people are aimed when they see a news source and they don't know if they should trust it or not. This new news publisher knowledge card will tell you a little bit about it, any awards, what they write about, and so forth, so you can actually be aimed with that information. Google said if you don't have a manual action, there is no need to submit a disavow file. Again, this is something we discussed in detail when Penguin 4 launched, the real-time Penguin that that devalues links as opposed to demoting the sites with those links. And we discussed this in detail, but again, Gary is basically downplaying the use of the disavow file. There's no need to use it. Stop using it if you don't need it. The only case you might need to use it, if you can't remove those links, is when you receive a manual action for links pointing to your website. Google confirmed they have dropped the additional links under the info command. We reported this about a week ago saying Google's info command is a bit wonky. We're not sure if it's a bug or not. But this week, Google confirmed that all these links you see here are no longer going to show up for that info command. Now it's a big white space. It's confirmed. It's changed. We're not really sure, but we will see. And Google has confirmed it's gone. It is gone forever, at least for nothing's forever, but at least for the time being. Google said fewer strong pages are better than many weak ones. And of course, that's something we've known for a while. But again, Google has said that and confirmed it again. Googlebot, this is something somewhat new. Googlebot crawls really tall. It has a very high viewport, 9,000 pixels high. If you ever try to set a viewport to 9,000 pixels high on the Google testing tool, it's incredibly high. And it's very interesting to see that, say that Googlebot actually crawls with a 9,000 pixel view high viewport. Google said links to images do not help the embedded page rank. So if I have a link directly to this image file, not to the page, but to the image file, that's not going to help this page rank better because there's a link to this image file. Something obvious, but it was an interesting question. I've never seen it asked before, so I figured. And again, if Google finds links in JavaScript, which they're pretty good at these days, very, very good at, those links count. There's nothing stopping those links from counting. Google's pretty good at picking up those links, and they count. And SEO said that having links on different C classes really, really is important. He actually went ahead and tested it and said he went ahead and differentiated the links that are pointing to a specific website, putting them on their own C class blocks. And it actually had a dramatic ranking boost for that website that was getting those links. Again, if you think about that, the way you're actually going ahead and looking at your links and you're starting to look at C classes and stuff like that, it doesn't seem so natural, but at the same time, again, these little things are what SEOs love to talk about. Google is testing a new version of the label for the PDF or file type labels. Here's a screenshot of it. Nice and clean, little PDF icon there. that shows you that this is a PDF. Before you click on it, you'll know about it. Google has a new feature where you can actually highlight the product differences in search, in core search. So here's an example of that. I made a GIF. You can see here, there's a little button called Highlight Differences. If you toggle that, it will go ahead and show you the difference. So here, toggle it, and it shows you the differences between the two products. Something cute, nothing crazy. Google local business knowledge panels now show you the wait times, the live and also estimated wait times when you go to a venue. So they used to have popular times. These are the most popular times for a venue. But now they also show you wait times. So it says right here, very busy wait usually takes an hour and 45 minutes. That's the live version. And then, of course, 5 p.m. also very busy. You can usually wait an hour and 15 minutes. So it's pretty cool that Google actually shows you that information in terms of wait times. Google My Business added a new what's called selection attribute. And Google's example was, and I'll read it to you, selection attributes, these are attributes require selection of exactly one or of several predefined choices. For example, kosher food is a selection attribute which choices of no kosher food, some kosher food, or strictly kosher food. So these are like the new thing, variable for business descriptions in the Google My Business Center. Google AdSense finally launched and fixed after a year of back and forth of it going down on the construction and so forth. The ad balance tool is officially back. So you can actually use this to say, show less ads, but drive more revenue on those less ads. And that drives a better user experience for both your users and for you. Google's Top Contributor Summit was this week. I posted lots of photos of the Google Top Contributor Summit, which always looks like a lot of fun for those who are going. Definitely take a look at that. You could always apply to be a top contributor by participating in the Google Forums for free. And finally, some information about the industry. Brett Kapke, who founded WebmasterWorld back in, I think, the early 2000s or late 90s, sold it to Jim Boykin of Internet Marketing Ninjas 5 years ago. And Jim Boykin has officially sold it back to Brett Kapke. So WebmasterWorld, including the DevShed forums, are now under Brett Kapke's control. And this is what he grew up doing, these webmaster and these forums and online communities. So it'll be very interesting to see what changes happen, if any. And congrats to Brett Kapke and Jim Boykin for that as well. In any event, thanks so much for listening to the Search Buzz video recap. My name again is Barry Schwartz, and this is the search news we covered over at the Search Engine Roundtable at seroundtable.com over the past week. Everyone have a great weekend, and I'll see you guys next. Bye.